My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire Custom Mode. Alright, let's go. It's the silent, trying to do the same mode that we did last time. One hit wonder draft. I think the silent's gonna have the easiest time with this, depending on how the draft goes. Backflip definitely here. Cloak and Dagger's a relatively nice defensive card, in fact. Another backflip. Sucker Punch is a nice way to get a little bit of weaken on enemies. Deadly Poison and Deadly Poison. That's our win condition already sorted. Prepared? I can take Flying Knee. Flying Knee. I do need some AoE control, but Dodge and Roll is a really good defensive card. There's our good pickup on a Dagger Spray. I'll take an Escape Plan. Another Dodge and Roll. Another Dagger Spray. And Cloak and Dagger. Hell yes! Look at that Catalyst. Crippling Cloud. Beautiful. Alright, now all we really need is Footworks. And we will be sorted. Okay, there's an early shop on this side. Hopefully I just don't... What? Am I gonna die here? Hang on. Oh boy. Well, I can Sucker Punch plus double backflip. That's annoying. Don't double attack on the first turn. I had all my poison. Speaking of having all my poison, still do. I used to, but I still do too. I'm not weakened, so I can do that to kill the frontliner, and then I can dodge and roll to get myself some defense next turn, just in case. Yeah, and the enemy is attacking next turn as well, so it's worth. Alright. Some of these early battles can just kill you, so glad to have avoided that. Strength Potion, as well as Outmaneuver Bane and Reflex. No, thank you. Lose 3 HP in order to have a chance to find a relic. Let me just think about that for a while. Okay, so we've got 16 damage AoE. We can kill both lines with this. This is fine. Easy. Don't want any of those. Noxious Fumes. So our win condition is extraordinarily well sorted. I'm also actually going to take this Ghost in the Jar just for the possibility of it saving my life. Upgrade the Noxious Fumes. I do need to also upgrade my defensive cards. I think that's actually probably my next priority. As much as I desperately want to upgrade my aggressive cards, I think I lose if I just ignore the cards that I should be affecting. I'm going to Flying Knee and Dodge and Roll here because now I'm going to get 6 block next turn, so I'm actually fully blocked, so I can go all out damaging this turn. Okay, give me Catalyst. No, but hang on. Yeah, that's going to be lethal. Has to be. Don't want any of those. Next upgrade, I think Dodge and Roll again. Ancient Tea Set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 extra energy. I have a question, Ryan. What did you just do? This is an elite. That's not a good thing. You beefed it, my dude. Oh, crumbs. Well, at least we got Noxious Fumes out on the right turn. Flying Knee, Dodge and Roll to give me 6 for the next turn, and then Dagger Spray. There's a possibility that we live through this. I kind of just auto-pathed my way through. I was just like, oh yeah, this is where I go. This is where I usually go. It's actually not a bad Catalyst. I'm gonna Cloak and Dagger before I Escape Plan here because it gives me the extra skill in my deck. Nice. Which if I draw back into, is full defense for me. Yeah, we're actually going to be able to take this out frankly, easily. We did have really good draws on our defensive stuff earlier. And as it turns out, both of our dodge and rolls were entirely necessary, and both of them ended up being upgraded, so life's good. I would take Bouncing Flask, but it's a little bit prohibitively expensive at this point. Like, if we play that, we're going to have to not play a different card that would be defending us. 7 max HP. I only just recognized how ridiculously powerful that is for us. Well, there is actually a problem here. So 6 and 8. Do I want to take damage? I think I have to save the Ghost in the Jar for later. Yep. So I am taking a fair bit of damage this turn that I don't want to, but so be it. Okay. As much as I wanted to dodge and roll that turn, it's also important to get some poison out there. Sucker Punch, Cloak and Dagger, then a backflip. Don't want to be weakened, so we'll actually hit the Louse in the back line. Come on, Catalyst. Or, you know, that'll do too. Another Crippling Cloud is going to help us get the AoE that we're really lacking a little bit of. I think I take another escape plan. Just the fact that I can get some block for nothing is really powerful, and we have a lot of them. I really want to take on the elite, but... Well, it can't be Lagavulin, and Lagavulin's actually probably the best draw for us. Sentinels would instantly kill us. Yeah, we can't take the elite. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. Double Dagger Spray. Fire Potion's really good. Probably pick up another backflip as well. Anchor, start each combat with 10 block. That's actually really helpful for us. Need to upgrade that Catalyst as it's our win condition. All right. I think we're not going to have too much difficulty getting through the first boss here. Double up on the Crippling Cloud. Next turn, I'm almost certainly using the Ghost in the Jar. Kind of planned it that way. Yeah. I'm looking for Catalyst this turn if I can get it. Well, as it turns out, no Catalyst. We'll throw the Fire Potion there, though. So that these split with very low HP. And I'm actually going to pass this turn. I want neither of them to split this turn. I want them to start splitting next turn. Because I have so much more control over it next turn. Actually, never mind. Those small acid slimes that would have come out of that effect would have already been dead. In effect, what I'm saying is I didn't need to hit that final attack into the slimes in the back line. Oh well. Ancient Potion, gain 1 artifact. Burst is going to be really good for us. And we do need the extra energy. We can't buff our enemies, and we have burst, so we will be playing a lot of cards each turn, so it's definitely Cursed Key. Alright. That's a 10-minute clear of the first floor in this challenge in particular, which isn't super likely, at least. There's a path with a lot of upgrades and only 1 late elite. Kind of keen on doing that. So here I'm going to burst the Crippling Cloud because it'll remove so much. In terms of the artifacting, because it's doing the poison and the weaken each time. If you're wondering why I'm playing so many defenses here, it's because next turn, this enemy is going to be hitting me for a lot. And I can't guarantee I was going to be safe. In fact, I can't guarantee I am going to be safe. Never mind, we killed him. Good. I do want another deadly poison. I do want another dodge and roll. But the thing is, I have 2 dodge and rolls. They're both upgraded, right? I have 2 deadly poisons. They need to be upgraded. I think I need to just focus on the cards that I have in my deck right now and upgrade those. Second Noxious Fumes is pretty good. Piercing Whale was also really good there. I probably should have considered taking that instead. I'm gonna burst the dodge and roll. I'll Noxious and Deadly Poison the back line. Defending for 20 each turn is gonna be really hard. Thankfully, dodge and roll has my back. And they're both weakened. Perfect. Let's go for another Crippling Cloud. Defend ourselves ridiculously easily. And set up for the lethals. I mean, we killed these in what is effectively a defensive poison build. That's not bad. I think you need to take risks. Omamori, negate the next 2 curses you obtain. Sure, that's actually going to allow me to open these chests as well. Nice. Dolly's Mirror. Upon pickup, obtain an additional copy of a card in your deck. If I could take Footwork and then that, I would be so damn happy. Instead, I'll just take Footwork, because obviously. Is there anything I want to remove? I mean, the closest to removal is like this Flying Knee, but even that's not bad. I think, in fact, I'll take the Speed Potion. Again, as just to try and suddenly save me. I'm also going to use an Ancient Potion here to prevent myself from getting confused, because bad RNG on my costs, and I'll lose. I'm kind of planning around trying not to lose here. Still got a Catalyst as well as a Burst in the deck. If we draw them both in the same hand, we've got Lethal. Burst Catalyst. Yeah, that's it. Solid double your HP and damage. Another Footwork. There's no debate on that one, in fact. There will also be no debate on that one. The Footwork Noxious Fumes build is exactly the shot I called. Pair, raise your max HP by 10. We probably have won this one. So pleased. Alright. So I've actually locked myself into taking on Elite. That'll put you on the ground. Yeah, no, I've locked myself into a path here that's going to take on an Elite. I should be able to take any of them on at this point. That's like a super low impact burst on a Catalyst, and yet it's still enough. Dex Potion's way more important than Strength Potion for us. Upgraded Sucker Punch is like so close. It's marginal. We'll upgrade Burst. It's actually like got a lot of defensive capability. Cool. So I really want to definitely Escape Plan first. I really want to burst the Deadly Poison on the Slaver and then the Catalyst, because then the Slaver in the backline's dead. If I do that, can I full defend myself? I can. The Slaver in the backline, it's worth noting, is the absolute worst part of this fight. they give you vulnerability, which is when the damage from these enemies gets uncontrollably high. Okay, we've got solid 6 decks here. As long as we occasionally happen to draw defensive cards, we are sold. Leg Sweep would be a really good pickup for us. And as I said, we were pretty much fit and fighting to take out elites. Lantern, gain energy on the first turn of each combat, as well as... I do want to take another dodge and roll, actually. Especially because I have those two... Lose 50% of my max HP. I lose 9 HP in order to get these apparitions. The reason I think I might actually do this is because the apparitions will actually allow me to defend myself while I set up my stuff like my footworks. Halfway through saying something when I interrupted myself there. Oh yeah, the dodge and rolls are better, especially because I've got those 2 upgraded footworks. So when they're both in play, and if the dodge and roll is also upgraded, that's gain 12 block this turn, gain 12 block next turn for 1 energy. That's insane. Now the only way I'm gonna make it through this fight is if I kill the champ before they get into their second phase. That is literally the only way that I have to win this fight. I'm going to get myself a ridiculous amount of intangibility here, just to buy myself as much time as I can to set this up. Now, the only way that I'm going to be able to skip that second phase that I'm talking about in this boss fight is to not attack them. I just need to poison them, and then as soon as they get close to their half HP mark, that's when I need to suddenly turn around and double up that poison. Or, you know, triple. Okay, I'm actually going to double the draw through here, even though I know that Catalyst is the card that I want, because I don't want to get to it yet. I just reshuffled that with my hand in. Damn. Oh, no. We are far from the Catalyst. Yeah, I need to burst backflip. So you're on 289, you're taking 54 poison this turn, 54 poison this turn, under 289, so it's not going to take you past 210. If I double poison you this turn, use 64, it's fine. I have exactly one more turn to draw Catalyst, otherwise I probably lose. It has to be right now. Escape. Escape. Backflip. Backflip. No Catalyst. Oh, enemy's not purging this turn yet. Okay, I've got one more turn. And my Burst and Catalyst are both still in my deck, so we're fine. Yep. Burst, Catalyst. That's exactly how I wanted it to go. The enemy was about to transition to their next phase, at which point they would have purged all the poison I put on them up until that point, and they would have played a card that definitely would have killed me. Played a card. Sorry, they would have... God! Card games. They would have played a attack that definitely would have killed me in the execute. 1000% adrenaline. Even though Corpse Explosion's been changed recently, adrenaline is so important for getting our engine up and ready. Runic Dome, because we have so little HP, if I took Runic Dome, I would always have to defend against their exact most amount of damage that they can do. My deck is already pretty much decided. I can take the Busted Crown for the extra energy. Happily, in fact. Dono and Decker is going to be a problem. Dono and Decker, because they're going to put those Dazed into my deck, and that's going to suck. Oh, that's a bridge to cross when we get to it. I'm not really defended this turn, unfortunately. Ow. Thank heck I have these apparitions, eh? Cool. Alright. Catalyst will be in my next shuffle. We'll use that for kill. We'll be fine. Okay. Nothing the Flame Bruiser can really do about their situation in life right now. And those burns won't even get through to me. Excellent. 2 HP lost. Not that bad. Attack Potion's not really our thing, nor is Quick Slash. Actually gonna Deadly Poison Catalyst right now. That's because this Exploder in the back line is gonna be, lethal very, very quickly. I would like to avoid as much of that as is humanly possible on my part. It's mostly looking for the other Noxious Fumes there, but I'll take this. Can Dagger Spray pretty happily. Is the second Noxious Fumes also upgraded? I believe it is. But I'm not entirely certain. I'm going to try and equalize their HP so they'll die around the same time. Alright. That backliner should die. Oh, yep, that'll do it. Alright. Hell yeah. Missing well, definitely. That's actually going to be really good against the final boss on this floor, the Dono and Decker. Fight for Elite. The problem is this backliner is probably going to grow faster than we do. So I'm going to go with the no need to be greedy right there. Okay. Well, there's no ordering consideration here. We just play all of our cards. Thankfully, we're intangible, so the 10 damage we take from Constrictor is nothing. 1, I mean. I'll play the backflip before the Adrenaline because I was looking for Burst. Which I think still is in my deck, and it is. Good. It's definitely Crippling Cloud. Definitely Catalyst afterwards. And definitely dodge and roll. Just protect myself in the next turn, just in case. And that's the lethal. Still intangible as well. Beautiful. Upgraded Piercing Wail, yes. Begin to fall. I'm happy to lose Dagger Spray, in fact. We'll never win the Dono and Decker fight just by playing enough Dagger Sprays. That's just not happening. Okay, I'm intangible for 2 turns, so the back and front liner here in terms of the fire orbs are going to try and explode. They're trying to do 25 damage this turn, but they can't. But it's also worth noting that they're also doing the same amount of damage to me as they are to themselves. So they're not going to kill themselves doing it. Which usually they would. Well, one of them will because they ended up on 1 HP, but come on. I couldn't guarantee that. Definitely Piercing Wail. This is entirely necessary here. Okay, that's fine. Just had to make sure that I wasn't going to take any damage there. I am going to get too many burns in my deck, and I'm not well pleased about that. But still. This'll do in the meantime. Right. And I've got full defense, so I just end this turn. Goodbye, y'all. Fire potion's not more important than the dex potion right now. Hey, transient! I'm not even trying to do this transient fight here, but I guess I totally could. I don't have another catalyst, so I'm gonna have to wait for that same catalyst to roll back around. Shouldn't be too hard, though. As long as I set up enough poison, it will never matter how much damage my enemy tries to do. 37, but it's minus 20, right? Gotta remember that. So they're doing 17 this turn. I can take 2 damage to them. Sure. What? What just happened? They had 37, they had 20 poison on them, so they should go down to... Oh my god, they were weakened. Oh. Okay. So this is a really good teaching point. I'm sad that we lost, but we were probably going to lose on Dono and Decker anyway, don't worry. This is a really, really good teaching point. So when you consider the effect that strength and dex will have, you need to also consider that that applies before weakness or vulnerability. So that enemy clearly, I mean, they were doing 37, so what? That was 50, right? They were doing 50 by base, and they were weakened for 25%, so they lost 12.5, and that's rounded in such a way that they lost down to 37, right? They are not dealing 37 damage. You need to remember, they are 50 minus 25%. Because if you change their strength by, dealing damage to them, or, disarm, or any other strength removing effect. I'm not going to list as many as there are. I'm also probably going to forget them, right? But if you change the enemy's strength, you change the number before the percentage modifier from weakness is added. So they had 50. I moved their strength down by 20, and then they were weakened. So they were 30 with the 25% weakening on top of that. So what's that? That's 7.5 that they lost, which is why they had 22 damage left over. The ordering matters a lot. The multiplication effects, the percentage effects, those happen at the end. The additive and subtractive effects happen at the start. I forget it from time to time. Most notably, it only really makes a huge difference to my play in, Gremlin Knob fights, especially. In Gremlin Knob fights, it's really obvious because you get made vulnerable by the Gremlin Knob as well as you increase their strength. So you need to remember that their strength, their damage, has been modified by your vulnerability. But if you give them extra strength, it will be added to their base damage before that is then modified by your vulnerability. So this is a relatively niche interaction. But it's something that I forget from time to time. And that just happens. I'm really sad because that was a really perfect run. It's entirely that I garbaged that one up. The Dono and Decker was probably going to be a really big problem. Now, the reason that Dono and Decker was going to be a really big problem is because I only have one catalyst. So while I would be able to kill Dono or Decker quite quickly, the Noxious Fumes are also going to help me stack up my defense. Stack up some offense while I'm doing everything else. I'm not going to be able to permanently defend myself after all of the apparitions are gone and after the piercing whales are gone, and it will take a long time in that final fight, or it would have, rather. I would have the dex potion, and I would have the extra strength and all of those things, but all they need to do is have a couple of days put in my deck, and then I miss a draw, don't get a defense on the right turn, and I'm dead. Because there's literally no chance that I can just save myself from that. That's really annoying. The even more annoying thing is I had defensive cards in hand. I was getting greedy and trying to kill the transient where I definitely didn't need to. Damn. He had 2 perfects and 2 champions as well. Despite everything. Well, for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been... I'm silly. That's entirely my bad. If you can't learn from what I'm doing because I do something wrong and I garbage it up because I'm dumb, learn against it. Learn to not do what I'm doing and don't do what Donnie Don't did. Also, don't do what Donnie Don't does. Yes, I'm not going to get corrected that weekend. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.